Good day everyone. So today we're going to be doing a trial run video for Fracture, a game on the Xbox, well yeah, a game on the Xbox 360, as you can probably tell if I do this. It released in 2008 actually, so it actually released before I had an Xbox. I remember going to shops once with my stepbrother in, I think it was 2008, 2009. Well, it had to be after 2008 because it said it came out in October 2008. I remember this was one of the games that I bought because he asked me, I think he asked me to buy it because he wasn't, well, he may have been 12 actually. I think I may have had to be there just in case because I think he was very close to being 12. I can't remember if he was 12 or very close to being 12. But yeah, anyway, it's a game developed by a studio called Day One Studios. And published by LucasArts, which I believe is shut down now. I thought, no wait, no, that happened. I'm thinking of something completely different that's shut down. And it looks like Day One Studios has turned into, if I clicked on the Day One Studios link on Wikipedia, it comes up as Wargaming Chicago Baltimore. So yes, it's for Wargaming Chicago Baltimore is formerly Wargaming Western Day One Studios. So they are now World of Tanks kind of stuff. Day One Studios was acquired for 20 million, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, it came out on the PlayStation 3 and on the Xbox 360, and obviously today we're going to be playing it on the Xbox 360. I don't know if there's going to be too much of a difference between the platforms. As I said, just looking at the UI, can definitely see how much, even just since I've had a 360 in like late 2008, how much these have the games have actually changed in terms of graphics wise and UI wise and whatever. Like even just in the last 5 or 6 years, the quality has gotten a lot better. Even though in 2008, 2009, when I was sort of playing on the Xbox, the quality seemed brilliant. Even when I was having to play on a non-HD TV. We'll get to this anyway. Casual, standard, hardcore. I'll go with standard for now. I can always change it later if I end up going through the 4 achievements. And as I said, this is more just for this video, so I can always start a new one. You do need to, for the achievements, you do need to complete the game on the hardest difficulty.
How did it come to this? No one asks the question anymore. By the 22nd century, global climate change was irreversible. In the United States, efforts to deform the terrain to protect its shores were successful. But the Midwest became a wasteland. We were still one country, but increasingly divided. The people of the East and the West sought 2 distinct paths of evolution. Our definition of what it meant to be human changed, and along with it, what it meant to be an American. Tensions rose, nations chose sides, and people stopped asking, how did it come to this? How could it not?
That is very loud. Okay, if it sounds like very loud compared to what I thought it would be.
It's official. The President has signed the Defense of Humanity Act, which designates substantial human genetic alteration a federal offense. In a dramatic response, leaders from the western states have announced their secession, making threats from their new capital of San Francisco. General Sheridan, the self-appointed military commander of the so-called Republic of Pacifica, had this to say.
Republic of Pacifica, what a shit name that is. They could have spent a bit of time coming up with something
the
better.
President assures the American people as well as our economic partners in the Atlantic Alliance that steps are being taken at this moment to confront Sheridan, who the President says is a dangerous threat and must be captured at all costs.
Whether it's like American now, they'll probably just bomb drone attack. Well, that looks like that's kind of what we're actually going to be doing. Drone attack. That could be dead before we even knew it. It's probably already dead.
Watching the feed from your ocular implant as you do recon.
Same old Lawrence.
It's
Always
NSA
looking over my shoulder.
years.
Get serious. The Mercury's at full.
Boy, Sheridan planted a stake. The Pacificans are mounting up. We're cleared to recon a down freighter at
I'm kind of
Alcatraz
hoping that the
Maple
game
Command
sound
Systems
doesn't
Understood.
overpower
What are we expecting?
Anything
mine.
and everything. We're going in
Mine.
guns hot, but our primary
Probably not.
objective is investigation. That freighter had
No
It is
identification.
on the right
Tracked to a
microphone as
Pacifican
well. I
supply
needed to
house in
double check
Kyoto.
that.
You can bet that if we know about it, Sheridan is already.
They sent a cleanup team. There's a few toys in your new suit. Let me give you a quick brief.
Take a look at your heads-up display. The upper right corner is your weapon and grenade selection and how much ammo you have of each. Bottom right is your motion detector. Red dots are enemies, green are friendlies.
That's pretty standard.
HQ, patch AUG Protect Alpha to Soldier 113.
Jet, your first augmentation upgrade.
Is an enhanced overbody shield. You'll get more of these upgrades as needed. The marker on the bottom of your HUD shows how much juice you've got. If you get in trouble, just find some cover and let your
It's
shields
an interest.
recharge.
I'll give it the
Now on to the
location's
good stuff.
interesting.
You're carrying the standard issue
I don't know
Bulldog
whether
rifle.
this is going to
High
be
rate
a
of fire,
brilliant
but short range.
game. It's
Aiming
probably going to be
simple.
one of
The
them
target
like
sight glows green.
bad
You're aiming at
action,
friendlies.
like one of them
If it glows red,
like bad
you're
action
aiming at
movies.
Pacificans.
One of them bad action movies which is actually fun. Like bad action movies can still be fun to watch, and it's probably going to be the same with this. I know there's another game like called Body Count that I played the first chapter of, which again another similar like first person
Patch AUG entrench
like
Alpha
first person or
Soldier
third
113.
person shooter
Okay,
that no
first
one will
entrench
probably ever
augmentation
heard
is
of.
live. This meter shows your
Of the
entrench's power.
360, and it was
You'll
what I
need to let
played
it
of it was
recharge
pretty
after
fun.
steady use. The small arrows show where the terrain can move up, down, or both.
At what point am I going
Ground
to
is some
move?
open ground. The entrencher only works on dirt. Use it to raise the terrain.
Raise terrain. RB to raise terrain. Oh, here.
Nice.
Good work. Satellites
They just
picking up
wanted
the
to try out a
downrange
new
ahead.
toy.
Make your way to the clearing and
They just
investigate.
wanted to-
Along the way, let's keep calibrating your equipment.
They just decided to. They found something to do, and they thought, let's make a whole game out of it. I also find it funny that there's lava. Oh no, it's just like it was. Yeah, never mind. It wasn't actually lava. It was just the earth moving, which makes sense to be honest. It does make sense, to be fair. Oh, there's the LS to crouch.
Colonel, the path is blocked.
Yeah, not
Use your
anymore.
entrencher to dig under.
It's all about lowering this terrain at the moment. That's a pretty interesting mechanic though. It's probably something where they sort of randomly figured out how to do it one day and they're like, let's make a game out of it. We can do this one thing, let's make a game out of it. It seemed pretty interesting. This, as I said, this came out in
This wall is too
2008
tall
before
to jump
Minecraft
over.
was a thing.
Make yourself
So,
a ramp with the entrencher.
Right, I guess I don't know whether you can sort of put that into consideration. I don't know whether there's any games like, well, obviously Minecraft's a very different beast than movable terrain, but there seems to be a little bit of urgency at the time in terms of this kind of thing. Like, I don't think that there was many games where you could move terrain up in 2008. Obviously, 2011 onwards, there have been an absolute fuck ton because of Minecraft. Wow, there's, oh, that's cut multiple ways. I feel like, am I missing something over there? The only thing about this as well is that I don't know how long I've actually been going for. I don't actually know. Thank you, XSplit. This is why I probably should use OBS. Okay, I can actually go in there. Invisible walls for the win.
Satellite pictures show containers scattered in the area. Find them and identify their contents. I've marked one on your HUD. Head over and check it out. subsonic.
How do
They're
I...
highly explosive and leave behind a crater.
There we go. I'll just
Throw
stay
one of
over
those
here.
grenades.
Wow.
Good job. Now throw another at the next set of crates.
That is for crates I was supposed to throw it at, wasn't it? I'm confused.
You're out of grenades. Go back to the container.
Oh, this
Tracking
is... I
another
was actually
container
throwing it
needed.
at
I've marked it as an
the
objective on your
grenade
HUD.
thing.
Toss a grenade in the window above. Get closer if you
Oh,
need to.
okay. I was getting confused. I thought that was what I was supposed to be throwing at. Okay.
Stay on target, soldier.
Oh, shut up.
Use a grenade to break into the window I've marked.
There we go. So it's an interesting looking area. I'm guessing that we have to go that way later.
Just created. Use your entrencher to get up there.
Oh, shush. Just let me explore, please. There we go.
Another weapon, Colonel.
The Bangalore.
That's a Pacific and Bangalore rocket
They
launcher.
couldn't, so it sort of just automatically, like, instantly places a weapon on your back and gives you the weapon, obviously. Yeah, nowadays it would be like animations and shit for that, but it's probably like a fairly low, it's probably a lowish budget game. Okay, what's over here? Ooh. Hey, collected a data cell, oh yeah. Achievement get. So I've got at least one achievement. So that'll be linked to my profile forever. Which is good, that was kind of my plan. That's why I'm kind of going to probably go through the games that I have. So, well, that I've recently bought that I haven't got any achievements for. Which is why I thought I'll do like a trial run as well. What am I supposed to do with this?
What do you think?
That blew up a shed.
Wow.
Very impressive.
Alright then. Why don't we
Okay.
try it on the water tower?
That was mental. Oh. I don't want a hinter camera. Okay. That
Scans show
seems...
something in the rubble. Go check it out.
That seems a bit,
Yes, sir.
well, forced. It's interesting enough.
Looks
so
like an
if we
alliance
go over
weapon,
here.
sir.
It says
It's a prototype
the
KGB sticky
oh,
bomb
what?
launcher, the Black Widow. Use it to fire and then detonate up to 6 adhesive grenades. Take out the support beams on that landing pad.
destroy the pylons. Where? Oh, over here. Okay. Interesting. Oh God, that blew up very loudly. Michael
Another
Ramba.
container.
What does your intel say about these?
They're spike grenades. They create a column of molten rock and can be used to lift objects. Toss one underneath that grate to make a ramp.
Oh, another data cell. Sweet. But I still haven't opened a door.
Throw a spike
I think
grenade
one
right
of
under
the
lip of
easiest
that
achievements to
grate.
get is to open a
Make sure
door,
you have
and
the
I
spike
haven't
grenade
got
equipped.
that
Check
yet.
the icon on your HUD to confirm.
Oh, what am I supposed to do? Not fair, you donut. Okay, there we go. Now it's in the right place. Well done. Oh, that is the achievement, okay. That's the achievement that I was looking for. So I'm just going to quickly have a look at that, sorry. The physics are hinge gate. Okay, so it was actually part of the story, I didn't actually realise that.
Pick up a few
Subsonic
more
grenades.
subsonic grenades and toss one through that broken wall. In the absence of dirt, they'll act just like a standard grenade.
In the absence of dirt, interesting, okay.
Another Pacific
So it's
weapon
basically
here,
a
sir.
grenade.
It's a Pacifican sniper rifle. Pacificans placed scramblers on those towers across across the clearing. I'd mark them on your HUD. See if you can pick them off. The signal just
Okay.
weakened. Destroy the next one.
That seems very random that it would do that. Like from one barrel, it breaks everything. Although there was some other stuff there, so
Alright.
right above it, so that may be why it sort of just collapses randomly. Like just
When you're ready, meet me at the LZ marked on your HUD.
okay, it has been 15 minutes, so not too bad. If we at least do the tutorial, that's what is, I think, supposed to be the tutorial, that's the main thing. Let's go. Let's go, go, go! Well, and then it fades to white.
Colonel, any intel on what killed those Pacificans in the crater?
Sheridan's specialty is advanced weapons systems. That stuff doesn't always work as planned. We'll need to be ready for anything.
So has
Stay
the
sharp.
body just randomly turned up then?
General Sheridan, by order of the Alliance Army, General Marcus Kelly commanding, you are hereby relieved. You and the men under your command are ordered to stand down and surrender your weapons immediately.
I'm pretty sure he's not going to do that.
5 years? Back when we were both generals? How's it feel to be the messenger boy for the same ring knocker that got you demoted?
I'm here to take you in, Nathan.
Then you should have brought more men, Roy. You're not taking me alive.
Okay, well that just happened.
Colonel, you need to clear out.
I won't let Sheridan get away.
Scramble jets now.
You can tell that it definitely looks like this was
See what the
done
Presidio said.
in-game. That was definitely done in-game because it
To me!
wasn't.
Stop the invaders!
It was more awkward. Just let me shoot them, please. Wait.
They're throwing tectonic grenades. Explosive Brody. Stay on Sheridan. Flush him and his men out of the prison and onto the surface.
Oh, now I
We'll
can
have reinforcements
shoot.
standing by on the other side.
For some reason... Okay, if you press LT, it doesn't actually let you shoot. Interesting. So if you keep LT and RT like you would usually do in most games, it won't actually let you do much. Okay, it's head to quick tectonic to alerts. I'll make this, why not?
Attention, forces of Pacifica. Atlantic Alliance. That Alliance soldier is pinned down, Jack. Use your entrenchment to
Okay.
shield him from the gunfire. Build cover to get him out of there.
Alliance threat, Sector 1, neutralize all trespassers.
Die, Taylor.
Attention, all Atlantic Alliance troops. You are surrounded in Pacifica territory. Make some cover with the entrenchment.
I don't have any of anything else, that kind of sucks.
Take out the gunner to stop the turret.
Oh my god, it won't actually let me shoot, which is interesting. Oi. There we go, jeez, that took a lot longer than it should have. Jeez Louise. Am I supposed to be waiting for them to be able to come up as well, or...? I'm not too sure. There we go.
Alliance threat in Sector 2, neutralize all trespassers.
You're
That
outmatched
was a
here,
really
boy.
weird slide. He sort of just slid and then kind of stopped and got up again. What am I supposed to do? Blow them up? Oi. Bloody bugger, get here. Let's go down. The shooting is a little bit awkward. Oh, they're not enemies. They're not enemies, I probably shouldn't shoot them.
Section 3, neutralize all trespassers.
Okay, let's go.
We'll cover you.
Leave while you can. This is much bigger than you.
Not bad, not bad. Oh, that's one way. That's one way. I don't know if that's the way I was supposed to do it, but that's one way to do it. Come on. Oh, got it. There we go. There we go. What now?
Kill them!
Of course he was going to get away. It was part of the story for him to get away, or else there wouldn't be a point in the game.
I've deployed an Alliance ST-4 there as well.
Oh, there's a randomly now torpedo launcher.
The ST-4 fires an underground rocket until it hits something or you detonate.
Where?
Jet, I've marked the landing pad on your display and dispatched a dropship for extraction.
That's interesting. That's actually a really cool weapon, I have to admit. That is super fun. It's really cool, like, splat. I have to give it to the game, they have some very fun weapons to use. Oh, like, you know, shoot. Yeah, I need to be careful, man. How long am I supposed to wait? Get into the drops shit. Where? There. Okay, let's just go. Oh, pardon me, sorry about that. It said to run. It said to run. Cheeky buggering game. Over here? Gee, that's right far away. There's lots of fun weaponry to be had now.
The ST-4 fires an underground rocket until it hits something or you detonate. Jet, I've marked the landing pad on your display and dispatched a dropship for extraction. Dropship is 30 seconds out. Keep holding your position.
30 seconds? Where's my weapon? I need my weapon back first. What I should probably do is just shoot more of these guys. Oh wow, that's actually pretty cool. That's different. Yeah, I'm just going to do it that way. I'm going to do it for
Copy
what
that,
is,
Saber
well,
6-3.
that's probably the way you're supposed to do it.
Let's kill them all. Hard to believe we used to
Oh,
be
well.
the same species.
Sure made a mess,
Hard to
Brody.
believe we're the same species.
Is this what they
Oh,
call
because we have
light
kind of like
resistance?
weird alien things,
Like
aren't
somebody
they?
at HQ got their intel wrong.
Steward, you two. Alliance forces are moving in to cut off the entire city before the rebellion spreads. That means blowing the bridges and tunnels. Your target is the Golden Gate Bridge.
Colonel, is this a bad time to request a transfer?
Not at all. Meet me over on Fort Point and we'll fill out the paperwork.
Copy that. What's going on up there, Juice?
Bit of turbulence, Brody. I buckle up. It's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Good, now we have to go down and actually get even more people or whatever.
Anybody out there? That last shot severed my avionics. Everyone, hold on to something. We're going down.
I like how they say that when we're already
Are you
down. Like, that's probably a bit weird. Although,
think
then
I'm the
again,
only
I
one who
am
made it.
watching this
Juice,
with like...
you in there?
Well, I'm only watching it with like a half-second delay. so
We're
it
getting
doesn't
eaten
matter
up
too
alive
much.
out here, Colonel.
Take out those anti-aircraft guns so we can move our forces in and finish this.
Okay, I'm probably going to call it good. I'm going to just pause the game there. Thank you very much for watching. It's a it's a very interesting game. There's like in terms of the actual mechanics and stuff, it just seems like one of them fairly low-key shooters. Well, a first/third person shooter. Obviously, it's third-person shooter, but there's some low-key first-person ones as well. Some of them, like obviously, it seems a little bit ahead of its time in that it's what's the word I'm looking for? with the changeable terrain and stuff. I don't know if there was that much like that around its time. Obviously, there was fuck tons after Minecraft. Some of the guns are really interesting as well. Like, especially the one that sort of goes underneath the ground and then sort of explodes when you detonate it. That seems pretty unique actually. It's interesting, but yeah, I'm going to stop now. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.